3 months. We are officially 3 months post Brostrom ankle surgery, and this is just a little update. I honestly don't have a whole lot to update you on. It is the 1st of January 2021, so it's kind of like holiday season right now, and I haven't been doing a lot of rehab. Well, I've been doing it, but I haven't been going to rehab a lot because there's been lots of like closed days and that kind of thing, and I haven't seen my doctor in a little while, so I've just pretty much been doing rehab on my own and like trying to get a little bit more fit, like get a little bit of muscle back. So this is going to be a really quick little update, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my entire rehab routine, all of my stretches, my specific ankle exercises, and my like workout, like trying to get strength back and that kind of thing. So I'm going to show you all of it, everything I do from start to finish right now currently, not just like the new exercise, but literally everything, like a typical hour-ish session for me. I will of course only show you one like set of each thing so that you don't have to watch it for an hour, and I'll speed it up. So if you want to skip to the rehab routine and you just want to watch that, just a full rehab routine 3 months out, then go to this timestamp right here. And if you just want to watch the whole thing, then just stick around and keep watching. So like I said, there's not a whole lot to update on because not much has changed. I didn't have rehab at all this last week. So from last Friday to today, I have had no rehab. So I've just been doing my own rehab. At 3 months, my therapist said that we were supposed to maybe add in inversion and eversion like actions. So I'm doing like stationary, like anti-inversion and eversion, if that makes sense, but I'm not actively moving through that range of motion. So basically what I mean is this. I'm not doing this side to side movement. So today, I'm supposed to be adding that in, but since I don't have rehab, I'm not going to be adding it in. I have rehab a week from today, so I might call my therapist and ask her if I can add that in on my own or just wait and continue doing what I'm doing. So we haven't added that in, but maybe we were supposed to at 3 months. I don't know, but nevertheless, we're not doing it. One update is that I'm having way less ankle cracking. That cracking situation that I'm having where it like catches and then it has to crack in order for me to like have mobility, and it hurts really bad and all that kind of stuff, it's happening less often. When it does happen, it kind of is less like aggressive and jolting, and it doesn't hurt as bad. It just doesn't like shock me as much anymore. So my ankle in general, I think, is getting less sensitive. The tingling and like bringing new sensations to my foot is getting a little better. It seems to acclimate faster, so if I'm like scratching it or I'm rubbing something against it, it hurts for like 30 seconds and then all of a sudden it's acclimated and it stops hurting, so that's really good. And then lastly, I think this is pretty much it, is that I'm starting to feel a lot more agile. So I'm accidentally doing things that I'm like not supposed to do. I like jumped the other day on accident, like single leg hopped, and it was just out of like instinct. Like I didn't even like think or try to do it. It just happened, which is good because it like felt like I could do it, And then you'll see in my rehab routine that I'm doing a lot of like more kind of agile movements. Nothing like hopping or any plyometrics or anything like that. But I have a lot more movement, and I don't have to like think a ton when I'm like changing directions, just walking and turning and stuff like that. So just kind of like my proprioception of my ankle and just my general awareness of where it is and how to keep it safe is getting a lot better. I feel super comfortable out of the brace now. The mobility through my like foot and my toe is getting a lot better. You'll also see in rehab that I'm doing a couple things for that. Strength seems to be coming back decently. The last week I was like really like mellow on vacation. Last weekend I went to Wyoming, where I just kind of relaxed. I didn't do any work at all last weekend. I hardly did any rehab, to be honest. So my strength and that kind of thing is kind of like taking a dip right now, but this week has been better. I think that the relaxing and kind of taking it easy and not stressing so much about where I'm at in rehab and in strength and on my recovery was really good for me mentally, and I think physically as well. And I just feel a little bit more comfortable and a little less like I'm rushing for things to get better. But I'll walk you through all my rehab and tell you what's new and what's not. I've made some progressions with some of the movements just because the movements got too easy, so I just made them harder. And then the couple like random things that I'm doing that are maybe like tips and tricks to get a couple of the issues out if you're dealing with any issues like I am, that maybe like a therapist or a trainer wouldn't give you just because they haven't been through it, so they haven't like tried to figure out their own little tricks to getting something better. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will definitely have way more updates in 2 weeks because I will be having a lot more rehab sessions, and hopefully I'll be running more. Biking is super easy, like no issues there. Really no issues lifting. My shins do get a little bit sore after I do some of my exercises, and then when I'm in the squat, when I'm going down in the squat to get to parallel, because of the mobility in my ankle, I really can only have like all my weight on my heel, or else it will kind of pinch in the front. And when I have all my weight on my heel, sometimes I'll lose balance a little bit and fall back a little bit. And what happens when you do that is that your shins will engage kind of to try to like counteract that movement. And that hurts a little bit for me, but I think it's just because I'm sore. Anyways, let's get right into the rehab, and I will show you guys a little bit more of like the specifics of my movements and why I'm doing them and all that kind of stuff. Okay, here we go.
I'm a one. I'm a one. I'm a 1 to 1. I could never be you. Little me tools, no, I can't be fooled. Little me tools, no, I hate these dudes. I'm a 1 to 1. I could never be you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Drop my first single, let go, he rap. You thought it was a drought, that's cap. I get the front and I get the back. Lil Uzi the facts, like that's a rack. Bought some new boots just to wear 'em out. Bought a new Beamer, I run it to the ground. I used to say nothing, I bet they hear me now. Handle my business, no need to hear me out. Talking too much, say less. If it's less, then the check, say less. If you can say it best, say less. I'm taking all best, say less. Talking too much, say less. If it's less, then the check, say less. If you can say it best, say less. I'm taking all best, say less. I'm a 1 to 1, I could never be you. Little me tools, no, I can't be fooled. Little me tools, no, I hate these dudes. I'm a 1 to 1, I could never be you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Yeah, I could never borrow from no man. How you talking ownership and no land? I got my roll on, now I'm rolling. I drive all my cars like they're stolen. You got on and put your homies out for ransom. I got on and put my homies on the program. Girls hit me in my DM tryna link up. I leave them on wreck and get a no jam. I'm a 1 to 1, I could never be you. Little me tools, no, I can't be fooled. Little me tools, no, I hate these dudes. I'm a 1 to 1, I could never be you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. I'm a 1 to 1, I could never be you. Little me tools, no, I can't be fooled. Little me tools, no, I hate these dudes. I'm a 1 to 1, I could never be you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you. Anything you could do, I could do better. I can do better than you.
do. Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hater plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably dollar sign. Got the energy to win it, I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a f what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, 12 can't really stop, so I'm still pushing like a mosh pit. Ice dripping, think I'm hot. In a yellow bucket with the mop stick. I've been jugging jams like wholesale. Everything must go sell. Hitting with the old well. Need 100 milli on the low scale. On my worst night, I'm the best. Wouldn't mess with you, couldn't cap to him. Homie spotted me like 700, brought 1100 right back to him. If I can't do it, then it ain't real. I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been going hard in the paint, still blowing kush clouds till I can't feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Got 5 on it.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chillin' and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chillin' and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Dance, dance, now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, 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 come on, dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter 10